and drift away.
What is up, guys? So it's Ben. I'm coming back at you. Today, as the title states, we're going to be talking about the different jobs that you can have that's inside of security forces. Alright, because with security forces, everybody thinks about it as you're just a cop. You're going to be doing patrol, gates, security, stuff like that. What a lot of people don't know, and what I didn't know until I got here, is security forces does a lot of things in-house. So the way it works is when it comes to supply, training, like these are all like back office jobs like armory, investigations, analysis, stuff like that. Those are all jobs that we do in-house. So the way it works is you get here, first you're going to be an officer. That's what you're going to be doing. You're just going to be working gates, stuff like that. Once you've been here for so long and jobs open up, you're allowed to put in for other jobs. So you can put in for to go work in the armory. So basically all you're going to do there is you're just in charge of all the weapons and everything. So you're going to arm everybody up in the morning. You could go to training, and basically your job there is to ensure everybody does all the proper training they have to do, firing, doing all the phase 1 people when they first get out of tech school and they come to their first base, go through all their phase 1 stuff. So there's a lot of different things you can do there. You can go into supply, which is they're in charge of, basically the supply. They're in charge of all the gear, getting everything issued out to people, stuff like that. Then you also have investigations, which is all investigators. So that's actually a really, really cool job to get if you can get it. We also do the visitor center. The visitor center is ran by us, so that's another thing you can go. So you can go work at the VCC. Also, there's going to be your different kind of jobs that aren't like back office jobs. They're going to be different career fields that you actually have to cross-train into. See, for all the back office jobs and stuff like that, you don't have to cross-train into those jobs. You just put in a resume for those jobs. They'll choose out of the people that apply for it, see who best fits for those jobs, then they'll give you could possibly get that job. Now, for the next set of jobs is going to be you're going to have to retrain into these jobs. So you're going to have to wait until you hit your retrain window for those. So you'll be able to do CADM, which is Combat Arms Instructors. Basically, they handle all the maintenance of the weapons. They are the ones who will fix weapons. They're the ones that will be there when you go to do all your firing, stuff like that. That's all ran through CADM. And then another one which a lot of people really like to do, which is K9. Now K9's cool. So basically, once you hit your cross-train window, you can cross-train into K9 if they have spots available, and you can go K9. You'll go to a class, and then from there on, you'll still be a security forces member, but you will be working with K9 units. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I don't really know anybody that does it. Haven't been able to really talk to anybody about it. But basically, you get your K9 certification, you have the dogs, you can now use those dogs, but you don't use them on a day-to-day basis. At least not at our base, we don't. At least to the best of my knowledge, we don't use them every day. Another thing would be with CADM, basically now you're working, that's your job, you're a red hat now, that's all you're going to be doing. You're just going to, that's just your job. Which honestly, from a lot of people I've talked to, it is an amazing job. But it also depends on where you go, because CADM not only handles all the firing and everything like that, but when you go to basic training or when you're going through tech school and you're learning all these weapons and all that stuff, that all goes through CADM. So if you're a CADM guy down at Lackland, you're going to be handling a lot of all the trainees and teaching them how to fire and stuff like that. So, there's a lot of opportunity inside of this career field that I didn't know existed, and I'm sure you guys didn't know existed either. Because I never knew. I thought you get here and you're just a cop, that's what you're going to do. But there's a lot of extra opportunities that you can go do outside of just being a cop and still stay inside this career field, which is the nice part. You don't have to retrain. You don't have to wait for a retrain window. So that also that makes it really nice. I'm pretty sure that's about it. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, that's about all there is. But it also depends on, you know, where you go, what bases you go to, stuff like that, because everything's going to be different. And so kind of just depends on that. But I mean, here's like, you know, figured I'd put this video out because it's a lot of things I didn't know, and I didn't know it worked that way either. And I'm sure you guys didn't know it worked that way either. But it's a good thing to know that you can actually do all these different things inside of your career field, and you won't just be doing, you know, gates or patrol for the rest of your time. You can also put in to go do these other jobs, which kind of, and it also makes you look a lot better when it comes to resumes for putting down for, say, like better position jobs. You can put down, okay, I've done all these other back office jobs, and then they'll be like, hey, this guy really wants to learn what, you know, he really wants to learn everything he can, so, you know, let's bring him into ours now. So it's a good way to really put yourself out there and get yourself set up for the better things, for the better jobs. Plus, it also looks good on like your EPR bullets and stuff when it comes to, you know, putting on for staff or making BTZ, stuff like that. That's really good for you to have. But that's all I got for you today. Any questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. Go ahead, hit like, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that stuff. It really helps me out a lot. Also, go ahead and go down into the detail area, and there will be some links down there for some stuff. So if you're going to BMT or you're just now getting into tech school, I dropped some links down there. You guys go check out. It's all stuff that I've used in tech school. And it all is like, it works. It's good stuff. Plus, a lot of it, you're actually going to be mandatory items. And for me, I found those are the best things to have, especially for the tech school that you have. And my stuff held up the whole time I was there, for the whole 6 months I was down in Texas. So, yeah, just go ahead and let me know what you guys think. You know, drop the comments down in there, like, subscribe, and talk to you guys later.